Grace and peace, everybody. This is an impromptu, quick live. I want to give a shout out to Eladio Confessa, who sent me the PETA rewrite of the book of Genesis. And oh my gosh, the second sentence, literally, the second sentence is a whole entire dumpster fire. It's 7 chapters, but they literally fumble the ball at the second sentence. I cannot wait. What I think I'm going to do is I think we've got to read this. This is going to have to happen. I'm going to have to read this thing. I have to. I must do it for science. I must do it for the sake of the good of everyone. Read this clownery aloud. So I'm debating whether I'm going to do it tonight, but I think I'm just going to have to do it on Sunday. I'm going to turn the Weekend Woke into the People Eating Tasty Animals editions. I'm putting away all of my notes for what I was going to talk about during the Weekend Woke. I think I'm going to have to read this thing. So everybody, if you don't mind, please get yourself a steak, get you some good thick pork chops, something or another, because you're going to need it. You know what? I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to read the first 2 sentences from this crazy book. I'm gobsmacked. Like, are you kidding me? All right. So it's called, let's pull it up on the screen. No, I can't let y'all see it yet. I can't. All right. It's called The Book, PETA's version of the creation story. Now, mind you, there's a whole lot of problems in that literal title. There's a lot of problems in the title. But wait, you haven't heard anything yet. Here it comes. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Not bad, Jason. That sounds legitimate, Jason. We've heard that. That's Genesis 1:1. You're right. But wait, there's more. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Okay, Jason. So far, we're tracking with you. This is some VBS Sunday school type of stuff. But here it comes. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, thinking, you know what? This place needs a really good tofu scramble. That's what they wrote. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. So let's do this. On Sunday, I'm going to scrap everything I was going to talk about this Weekend Woke, and I'm going to read this thing to y'all. It's long. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And it's more than 7 chapters. Oh my gosh, I didn't scroll down. Oh, this might need to be episodes, Jason. Oh, they go big. They're going through the entire, oh my word. Oh, they literally they rewrote all of Genesis. I thought it was just the creation story. I didn't scroll all the way down. Oh my gosh. Y'all, oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Eladio. I don't know. I don't think there's enough Excedrin for what I'm about to do to myself. Oh my gosh. So, oh my goodness. Yes, Shara. I can't understand it. And my goal, my hope, my desire is for you to see that this is how these people treat God's word. They literally are making a God in their own image. Like literally, this God that they're talking about in here is in their own image. Jason, you're going too far. I promise you, I've not gone far enough. You know what? You know what? This thing has shorted out my brain because I'm going to keep reading. Here it comes. And God said, listen to what God said. This is what PETA says God said, okay? PETA, people eating tasty animals. Let there be light. And there was light. Absolutely essential for reading those pesky ingredient labels. That's what it says on the page. That's what they said. That's what they said in their retelling of the creation story. And God saw the light, that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning were the first day. And God shouted in sweet baritone, let there be meatless Monday. That's what they wrote. PETA wants us to take them seriously. And if you are a Christian that is taking PETA seriously, I need you to reconsider what you're doing. God said, let there be meatless Monday. God said that. They're God, lowercase g. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters, so everyone could enjoy a refreshing swim. This is in the book. I'm trying to tell you, I wish I was making this up. This is something I think my kid would have written. And God made the firmament and divided the waters that were under the firmament from the waters that were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning of the second day, Tofu Tuesday. It says Tofu Tuesday right here. And God said, let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. And it was so, assuring that farmers had ample space to grow crops for humans and animals alike. Because, let's face it, there's more than enough to go around if we all just eat plants. I don't think we're going to make it. I do not think it's possible that we're going to make it. I don't think I can make it. I don't think I can do this. These people want to be taken seriously. They want to be taken seriously, and this is what they do. And I think that's a great question. Will they be doing this with the Quran? Will they be doing this with any other text? All right. Oh my gosh. So Sunday, Sunday, we are going to, I'm going to read as much as I can without my head exploding. Okay. Let's just do it like that. Once I start shaking in the corner and twitching, that's when I'll cut the live stream off. This is the most ridiculous. I cannot believe it. Thank you so much, Eladio Confessi, for sharing this with me. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. What I'm looking at and reading right here is so blasphemous. And there'll be Christians that defend this. There will be Christians that will take me to task, or so they think, about me mocking this. And they're going to feel wholly justified in doing so. Even though the God of these passages said, let there be Tofu Tuesday. The God literally said, let there be Tofu Tuesday. Let's see what he says for Wednesday. And God called the dry land earth, and gathered together in the waters and called them seas. And God saw that it was good. And he thought, now it's time to create some animals humans can respect and protect, not eat and mistreat. That's what their God said. And God yelled, let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit trees yielding, you guessed it, fruit, whose seed it is in itself, upon the earth. And it was so. And he thought, plants. Now that's a sustainable source. This is their God speaking. Who did this? Who authorized this? Somebody, a producer, insert the whose man is this meme right here, right? Whose man is this? We need to whose God is this? Okay. What day are we on? We're making animals now. Okay. The earth brought forth grass and herbs, providing a bountiful, cruelty-free buffet for all of his beings, which made God chuckle with delight as he watched the future vegans in the making. And the evening and the morning were the third day. Oh, they're on the third day. And God started brainstorming ideas about Wheatgrass Wednesday. I'm going to go fire up my green egg just in honor of this. I might, you know what? We might actually do this video live from the green egg. I'm going to just go. I don't even have any. I've just ate lunch. I'm going to go cook something just because. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do Anita Baker just because I can. This is insane. Grilling some brats in my hubby right now, dedicating them to PETA. People eating tasty animals. Feed your husband well. Feed him well. Again, thank you so much, Confressi, for this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got to finish. All right. So we're on Wheatgrass Wednesday. PETA. People, if you believe in PETA, which I'm fine with you believing in vegetarianism and veganism. That's fine. Allow me to eat my steak and Keep your vegetables to yourself. However, if you disagree with me, dearwokec@gmail.com. Oh my gosh. And then God said, we need some mood lighting. So he created the sun, moon, and stars to give the earth a little ambiance. It says it right here on the page. I'm literally reading it. I'm not making this up. I know you think I'm making this up, but I'm not making this up. And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light on the earth and rule over the day and over the night and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that the light was good. And everyone agreed. The lighting really tied the place together. I'm sorry. If you take PETA for real, if you take PETA seriously, explain this to me. And remember in the article, they said that this rendition of Genesis resonated with Gen Z because of what? Oh my gosh. Okay. In the evening and the morning of the fourth day, which God, lowercase g, decided to call 10th Thursday, it had a nice ring to it. Or 10th, however you pronounce that, Thursday. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving beings who have life. But he quickly added, just to be clear, they're not to be eaten, folks. This is PETA's retelling of the Bible. Y'all people play too much. Y'all play too much. Put this under people play too much. So God created brilliantly colored fish and majestic marine animals, all happily swimming in the sea, free from fishing nets and curious humans' taste buds. And the evening and the morning of the fifth day, and God dubbed it Faux Fish Friday. Is that the fifth day? Yeah, Faux Fish Friday. After all, there's nothing wrong with a little imitation. Okay, I got to finish this. I'm sorry, I got to finish this. And God, at this point, and this is what they're saying God did, completely jazzed from the thrill of creation, said, hey, let's get some more wildlife on the planet. So he created a plethora of even more animals, each unique and fascinating, and they all roamed the earth without fear, and they knew that they were off the menu. He created animals of all shapes and sizes to live harmoniously with humans. Everyone marveled at their beauty and grace, and not a single thought of fur coats crossed their minds. And the evening and the morning of the sixth day, and God announced, soy milk Saturday, anyone? I really wish I were joking. I really wish. Why didn't I share this with y'all? Why didn't I let y'all see this with me? Because I think this kind of pain should be shared. This is like bearing the burdens of one another. I really think that's what this is. This is bearing one another's burdens. I'm sorry, because y'all think I might be making this up. Okay. Oh my gosh. PETA, dearwokec@gmail.com, PETA. I will gladly have a conversation with you, but this foolishness right here is going to get mocked mercilessly. I'm just saying. I'm not trolling y'all. PETA is trolling us. I'm about to troll PETA because I'm about to fire up my green egg and I'm just going to cook something. I'm gonna cook the fatted calf. I'm gonna smoke out my entire neighborhood in honor of this article. And wait, let me go back up here so y'all can see I didn't make this up. This is called the book, PETA's version of the creation story. I'm not trolling you, 85, 82. I'm not doing this on my own. This is PETA powered foolishness right here. PETA power. I got to finish this. I got to. And finally, on the seventh day, God took a break. When did he make humans? He didn't make humans. He skipped making you. He was making animals here, and then he didn't make humans on the sixth day. Okay. And finally, on the seventh day, God took a break. He looked at the world he had created where animals and humans lived side by side in peace and harmony, free from exploitation and harm. And he knew it was good. This, he thought, is the world I want my children to live in, a world where compassion and kindness reign supreme and all beings are treated with respect and dignity that they deserve. This is PETA retelling the Bible. Oh, there's chapter 2. Ooh-wee. But where did he make humans? He didn't make humans. He didn't make humans on the 6th day. He created animals on the 5th day, I thought. Where did he make humans? When did he make Adam? Mind you, in their rendition, there's no Adam, it's just humans. It says they live harmoniously with humans, but when did he actually make humans? Man, there's so much theological chicanery in these first 2 pages. I can't actually believe this. I honestly can't believe that these people take themselves seriously. Um, Life of a Servant. This is PETA. PETA rewrote the story of creation. PETA did this. Yes, PETA did. I you know what? Atlanta 82. I would even eat chicken fried steak right now. I would. I would. I would, if I had them, I would go smoke some oxtails. I'm going to go fire up my green egg for something. Something is going to get cooked today. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know if there's anything thawed out. I might just put a slab of frozen pork chops on the grill. I don't care. Something is going to be smoking up my neighborhood. It's 3 o'clock now. By 4:15, there's going to be smoking in the hood. I don't, in honor of this, I must smoke something. Something must be cooked. I cannot believe that this is real. Again, thank you very much. A subscriber sent this to me. So Eladio, thank you so much. I want to say thank you again for this, as well as the over-the-counter headache medicine companies. Thank you for this, because I already have a headache and I've only read 2 pages. I can only imagine how much pain I will be in laying on the floor twitching by the time I get to page 10. But I thank you so much. Now, one question I do have, since I'm reading a book a week, if I read this, can this count as one of my books? Please, because I have a book to start, but if I read this, can this at least count for one of my books? It's 75 pages. That's a lot. So can we get that? Can I at least get that for my book of the week? And I promise, oh my gosh, I'm floored. I'm floored. And again, I think that there are some instances where veganism and vegetarianism is a noble effort. I have no problem with that. But this right here is a lap too far, and you're going to get mocked mercilessly. I might smoke something on the grill and read while it's smoking in my backyard, just in honor of it. I might do like a live reading. So I don't know, but there's going to be some shenanigans at Whitaker Park because of this. This is insane. No, I don't speed read Life of a Servant. So I've been doing it for 3 years now. So I know how many pages I can read in a week and retain the information. So I know that I can read 165 pages at the top. I can read 165 pages and retain all the information. And I give myself an hour and a half to 2 hours every day to read. So it works out very well. I just finished Tribes yesterday, and I'm going to be picking up another book. Well, actually, I'm going to read this now. But oh my gosh, there's going to be, oh my goodness, it's 75 pages. This is, and it's pretty easy read. I'm not trying to be funny. It's spaced out well. This is an easy read, as I would call it, because there's a lot of space between the words and between the paragraphs. So this is really, I can blaze through this pretty quick. But oh my gosh, what's happening? I don't actually know what to do. I don't even know what to do with my life anymore after having read that. Okay, I know what to do with my life. I'm going to read chapter 2. Let's go. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share this pain. This is part of the Christian journey. You're bearing one another's burdens. So this is a burden of mine, and you are going to help me bear this burden by reading it with me. Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the 7th day, God ended his work. And God blessed the 7th day and sanctified it, because during it, he had rested from all of his work. He considered making it sentient Sunday, but he decided the pronunciation was problematic. So he just leave this one up to humans. These are the generations of the heavens and the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, and every plant in the field before it was on the earth, and every herb in the field before it grew was made with care and a side of wit, knowing that it would sustain both humans and animals alike without causing harm. But there went up a mist from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground, ensuring that no being would ever be parched or wanting. And the Lord God formed man. What? He made man after the seventh day? What? No way. Do y'all see this? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They literally have God making their God making humans after the seventh day. Wow. I thought there was going to be blasphemy. I did not know it was going to be like wholesale. What is that? Wow. And I'm hesitant. I'm just gonna, I can't call this God. I'm sorry. I'm going to chastise myself. I'm not going to say God. I'm going to say Fred, because there's no way. This is not God. And Fred formed man of the dust and of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. But Fred whispered, now don't go thinking you're the center of the universe, buddy. And Fred planted a garden. Now he's planting Eden. This is like on the 8th day. Are you people kidding me? PETA, dearwokesee@gmail.com. I will gladly talk to anybody. Fred. And Fred planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man that he had formed. It was a true paradise, filled with the finest selection of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes. And out of the ground made Fred to wait, that doesn't even sound. And out of the ground made Fred to grow every tree that was pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life also was in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out from Eden to water the garden, providing ample hydration for all of the plants and ensuring that the earth remained a lush, peaceful oasis. Then Fred took the man and put him in the Garden of Eden to dress and to keep it, and with strict instructions to look after the animals and refrain from exploiting them for food, clothing, or for any other reason. And Fred commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but if you ever think of touching those animals, well, that's just crossing the line. Okay, I really now want to know, what is the sin? Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I did not plan on doing this. Oh my gosh. Now Whitaker Park. All right, here comes the Whitaker talk shows here. So,
Dad, I just made these delicious wings. They were so yummy-licious. Are you talking about PETA?
Yeah, I'm talking about PETA.
This is only going to make sense. This is only going to make sense if you're talking about PETA.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
My wings were delicious.
Your wings? What kind of wings were they, Trina?
They were
chicken wings. Oh my, President firstborn and chief executive secondborn.
Because we were talking about it. Our family eats for at least 10 vegans. So they're not doing anything. But now are they? We didn't have many vegetables, so I didn't even bother. But Taylor and I just tore into 7 chicken wings.
Get out of here. I need something. Get me something thawed out out of the freezer. I don't care what it is.
Get the ground beef.
It could be ground beef. It could be a bear. I don't care. It could be oxtails. I need something thawed out. I need to fire up the green egg in honor of this. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so silly. What is that? Okay, so we're doing ground beef today. Thank you. All right. Oh, that's okay. Good. That's ready. We're making hamburgers tonight. Oh, we're gonna have hamburgers again tonight. We're having hamburgers tonight, children. Oh my gosh, people! I am so sorry that you tuned in for a normal show. Oh, Randy, I just sent you a message. PETA gonna get mad. PETA gonna stay mad because I'm gonna cook. I promise you, I might smoke all weekend in honor of this. I'm gonna get me a brisket. I'm gonna get me a side of a lamb. I'm gonna go buy an entire forest so I can keep my grill going all weekend. Please tell me what makes PETA mad, because I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's finish this up because I got to find out what the sin is. I got to find out what the fall is. And Fred commanded the man, saying, "Of every tree in the garden of the thou mayest freely eat. But if you ever think of touching those animals, well, that's just crossing the line." And so Fred worried that his point didn't come across clearly enough. In his infinite wisdom and with gentle tone that didn't exactly scream, "I have full confidence in your judgment," said to the man, "Again, of every tree in the garden, thou mayest freely eat. But let's be clear. That's it. Capiche? Like, this is their God. Okay, I got it. Come on, we got to get to chapter 3. I got to find out. Oh, we don't even have Eve in here yet. Oh my gosh. They got their God creating. No, I'm gonna create my own Old South barbecue. I'm going to be South barbecue tonight. I'm gonna cook anything. If a possum walks across my backyard, it's a wrap. Remember, thou shalt not eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for in that day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. He warned, his voice suddenly somber. And Fred, always empathetic and mindful of man's welfare, declared, "It's not ideal for a man to be alone. He's literally still creating. I will make him a companion who shares his values and love for all living beings." Out of the ground, Fred formed every beautiful animal and brought them to the man to see what names he would give them. And the man gave names to all the animals, including the majestic birds of the sky and every being who was delicately creepeth on the earth. Yet, despite his naming escapades, he found no suitable companion for them. Among them, I'm sorry. Then Fred, understanding the longing of the human heart, caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man. And while he slept, he took one of the ribs and fashioned a woman, aware that this connection would bring both joy and complexity to their lives. The man awoke and found the woman before him, a beautiful sentient being. And in that instant, he felt a profound connection and defied explanation. "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh," the man said, marveling at the woman who shared his own substance. And so it was that the man and the woman, both formed in the same essence, came together as partners in life. Their hearts swelled with affection and respect for one another and for all the beings they shared the world with. In that garden, they lived naked and unashamed, and their love for each other, for every living being around them, was pure and untainted. Together, they cultivated a life that was compassionate, gentle, and always mindful of the sacred bond between humans and natural world. Yikes. These people are crazy. PETA, I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but I am going to give this thing the business. I gotta find out what the sin is. I got to. And once we get to the sin, I gotta go, because I gotta go fire up my green egg. Oh man. Woo. Okay. Now, the spirit of future lobbyists of animal agricultural industry. These people are insane. Now, the spirit of future lobbyists for the animal agricultural industry and other nasty, evil animal harming humans, more cunning and insidious than any other being the Lord that Fred had made, so much so that he questioned why he made him in the first place, slithered into the garden with a wicked agenda. Thereafter, the spirit shall be known as the wicked spirit or the terrible spirit. What? And the wicked spirit approached the woman and whispered, "Did Fred really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman replied, "We may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but Fred said you must not eat fruit from the tree that is in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die." Okay. "You will not surely die," said the terrible spirit hissed, "for Fred knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be open and you will be like Fred, knowing good and evil. And you'll see how you could use animals for your own purposes." Wow. 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 The woman gazed at the tree, saw the fruit was pleasing for the eye and desirable for gaining wisdom. She took some and ate it. Then she handed some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it as well. Suddenly their eyes were open and they realized that they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Then they heard Fred walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid from his presence among the trees. But Fred called out to them, "Where are you?" Called out to the man, "Where are you?" And the man replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." And Fred asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Then the man said, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Then Fred turned to the woman and asked, "What have you done?" The woman answered, "The wicked spirit deceived me, and I ate." Then Fred said to the terrible spirit, "Because you have done this, you are cursed above all beings. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life. These people are wicked. And I will put enmity between." Oh my gosh. I cannot. He's about to give the proto you on Elion. Y'all, hold my mule. If you don't have familiar, the proto euon Elion is the first telling of the gospel. You can find it in Genesis at the fall, where God says that I will put enmity between your seed and her seed. And he speaks forward the fact that Jesus is going to come one day and crush the head of the serpent. Let's hear what these clowns say. "And I will put enmity between you and the woman, between her offspring, your offspring and hers. They will stand for the rights of animals and fight against your wicked ways while you promote suffering and exploitation." From that day forth, the descendants of man and the woman were charged with the responsibility of fighting against the evil perpetuated by the wicked spirit, protecting animals of the earth from the harm brought about by the animal agriculture industry and other cruel, exploitative humans. I just want to finish this up because I heard there was one more thing in here that was just out of control. "And unto the man and the woman, Fred said, because you have hearkened unto the voice of the wicked spirit and have eaten of the tree of which I commanded you, you shall not eat of it. The ground is cursed for your sake. In sorrow you shall eat of it all the days of your life. It shall bring forth thorns and thistles, and you shall eat plants of the field, for in compassion you shall not harm the beings I have created. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, since from it you were taken, for dust you are, and from dust you shall return." And the man called his wife Eve, and she would become the mother of all living who would strive to protect and care for animals, standing against the malevolence of the wicked spirit. And here comes. "And Fred made garments of plants for Adam and his wife, ensuring that no harm came to animals, and clothed them." I'm done. I can't. I cannot believe this. Wow. That's not even like fan fiction. That's not even like somebody who kind of likes Star Wars. They wrote like a fan rendition of a Star Wars story, or somebody who really likes the Lord of the Rings. They kind of made like their own Lord of the Ring-esque story. That's a complete and utter boondoggle. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. For those people that just came in, I'm reading I am reading the book, PETA's version of the creation story. And let me just put it back up on the screen. So I'm reading the book, PETA's version of the creation story. So no, I'm not going crazy. Okay, no, this is PETA going crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. All right, so Sunday, we're gonna read the rest of this because I'm gonna have to probably read it now for my own sanity's sake, because I can't take another hit like him still creating after the sixth day. I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to just go ahead and read it and rip the band-aid off. But Sunday, we're gonna go through this. Maybe I'll cut through some of the good parts and maybe make it a little bit better. But oh my goodness, I did not intend for this to be this crazy. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. Thank y'all so much for stopping by, hanging out with me. This was just, man, again, I want to say thank you to a subscriber that sent this to me. Um, they did not send any Excedrin though. So I guess I'm going to have to get my own Excedrin. And they probably should send me a bag of charcoal because I am going to go cook something. I don't even care. Taylor said we had hamburgers last week. We're going to have hamburgers all night tonight too, homie. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I, I really truly don't know what to do. Like, are these people? Do these people want folk to see them seriously when they do this? I don't even know. Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: Jason's not taking them seriously. So if Peter's gonna get upset, dearwokec@gmail.com is what you email management. Please email management your concerns, questions, and problems, Peter, because I might even eat a steak while I'm doing this. I might really like go get a tomahawk and eat a tomahawk while I'm reading this on Sunday. I'm gonna find some way to be disrespectful, or we're gonna do it from the grill. Like I'm gonna be cooking on the grill and reading it. I don't know. I can't. This is wow. Just the disrespect for the Christian faith. And again, there's going to be Christians who are going to sit there and try to justify this. Wow. Woo. Thank y'all so much for stopping by today. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. You know what? How about this one? How about this one? In order to relax your nerves, because I know this right here, this stressed me out right here. Look, at this stage, listen to me, Shara. Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I don't even eat oxtails. I might go get some oxtails. I might smoke some pig's feet. I don't even eat them. But I'm telling you, I would do it in honor of them. I would do neck bones just because. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, I know where they are in the grocery store. I might go get some while the grill is getting hot. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to play Just Because by Anita Baker in the background while I'm reading it. This is insane. I don't know what oxtails even taste like. I don't even know what oxtails look like. But guess what? I might go get some. That's what I'm saying. I might. Oh my gosh. Okay. I keep saying this, so I need to go ahead and make this happen. Everybody, I'll see y'all on Sunday. I might. Oh my gosh. How did he do this? Why did you send me this? Why did you send me this? No, I'm not getting Rocky Mountain oysters. I do know what those are. I'm not going to get those. Wow. Goodness. Everybody, I thank y'all so much for checking me out today. And let's I'll cook a whole ox. Absolutely. I will cook an entire ox this weekend in honor of this. Oh my gosh. Everybody, thank you so very much for hanging in there with me. I promise you. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have a good time on Sunday with this one now. But I need to go ahead and fire up the green egg. I need to scoot on over to the grocery store, and I need to make sure that I've read this before. I can't read this live. I gotta read this beforehand because otherwise I might go crazy. Oh my gosh, chapter 4. I'm looking at it right now, and it's already a mess. All right, everybody. So Diedrich Haddon, what's that? Who's that? Atlanta 82. I don't. Diedrich Haddon. Is that the music guy? I think he's like a musician or something. I don't know. Is something going on with him? Hey, friendo, don't forget I talked about your book last night. So Tribes was front and center last night. So hopefully you had a chance to check it out. It was actually a good book. So I had some questions about it, but no, it's overall really a good book. If you've read another book by him that sticks with one theme or one story, let me know. Okay, so Diedrich had, yeah, he's a gospel singer. He's a pastor? Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was a pastor. Okay. Yeah, it was a good book, friendo. I did not mean to spend time talking about that now, but it was a good book. I enjoyed it. I did have some questions and I did have a few concerns, but overall, I thought the book was really good. I like what he was trying to do. and I think I understood what he was trying to convey. So definitely a good read. Um, okay, Corey spoke on it as a pastor. Okay, I'll check out Corey's channel. Um, yeah, I'm not familiar with Diedrich Haddon. I didn't know he's a pastor. So now you've already told me something I didn't know. So we're already moving in the, I guess, in the right direction. But oh my gosh, I can't believe what these people have done to the scriptures. And I mean, we're only on chapter 3. They've ruined creation. They've ruined God making man. They've ruined sin. And the proto-euangelion, the first telling of the gospel. I didn't know that was possible. Like they're doing like a land speed record. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've already heard what they do with Abraham. So this is going to be this is going to be wild. So, all right, hang it. Like, I'm really interested. Like, what do they do with Noah? Like, I really am interested. Okay, I am going to read it, but I am not going to tell you all. But I'm like, okay, what do they do with Noah? Like, there's a lot of, yeah. Wow, that's wild. Anyway, great people. Thank y'all so much. Let's we will see, I will see you, Lord willing, on Sunday. I'm gonna go take some medicine. I'm gonna go fire up my grill. I'm gonna go get me something to throw on this grill, and I'm gonna smoke out all my neighborhood. Because I can. That's why, because I can. By Lord's grace, we will do this again on Sunday. And so I'm probably gonna move the time up because we might have to take a little extra time to tackle this on Sunday. But let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging in there with me today. And happy Friday, everybody. And by God's grace, I'll see you on Sunday. Take care, everybody. Grace and peace. Take care.